Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we have category number 2 for the FabFitFun Spring 2021 spoilers. FabFitFun is a lifestyle seasonal subscription box. That means it comes out quarterly or with the seasons, winter, spring, summer, and fall. It is currently $54.95 for a box. If you sign up to pay annually and pay all 4 boxes at once, you do get a discount. You can also get a discount by using my referral link, which I will put down below in a comment and also in the description, and that'll get you $10 off your first box if you are interested. The way it works, it's completely customizable if you are annual, and then mostly customizable if you are seasonal. So category 2 is one of the larger categories. They kind of go in order, and I feel like they get smaller as we go down, even though technically category 6 is now multiple categories put into one, but that's getting confusing because if you weren't in FabFitFun in the past, then you don't even know that we ever had X amount of categories. So there's currently 6 categories, and this category, category number 2, is customized by everyone, seasonal and annual members. So the first item is from Pharmacy, and I do really like that brand. This is going to be their Honey Halo Moisturizer. It has a $45 retail value. It is paraben-free, phthalate-free, also synthetic fragrance-free, and it is cruelty-free. Pharmacy is a cruelty-free brand. You're gonna get a 1.7 ounce bottle, and then I do have some notes here so I can talk a little bit about the ingredients. It's water-based, it has glycerin and shea butter as the next 2 ingredients, which are very moisturizing ingredients. Great to see in a moisturizer, especially high up. And then it has vegetable oil after that. This one does have some bee ingredients, so it's not going to be vegan. It has honey extract, it also has propolis extract, and then it has royal jelly extract. So normally I don't have a problem with honey. I do like to have primarily plant-based things, but I'm not completely vegan. I'm not 100% vegan, but I like to say I'm flexitarian, where I try to have as much primarily plant-based as possible. And honey doesn't really bother me when it's in my skincare, but royal jelly, to me, it's kind of controversial, I think, if you are a bee lover or, you know, like save the bees or anything like that, because royal jelly, the way that it's extracted, basically they have to remove the queen, or it has to be extracted from the larva of the bee before they can become bees. Those ingredients are known to do great things for skincare, especially royal jelly. It's just something that I personally don't use, and I like to mention it because I know some of my followers have heard me talk about it before. So if you're new to this channel and you do not care about vegan stuff or bees or cruelty-free or anything like that, then this little section was not really for you, but some of my returning subscribers like to hear me talk about that kind of stuff. This one also has tocopherol, which is vitamin E. It has a fig extract, fig fruit extract, and fig is actually really high in like a natural hyaluronic acid. So if you're really interested in that ingredient, it's kind of nice because it has a really good high percentage in this fig extract. It's also really high in vitamin A and vitamin C, so it's a really great anti-aging ingredient with all 3 of those. Now let's get into your favorite part, and that's the reviews. As a 4.6 star rating with 1,514 reviewers, so that's a lot of reviews, and 4.6, that's pretty good. A lot of people actually they really liked the magnetic lid. So it comes with a little metal spatula and a magnetic lid, and the spatula sticks to the top of the container, so you never lose that spatula to apply your moisturizer, which I think is kind of brilliant actually. So that was what most of the positive reviews are about. Also that it's very thick. A lot of people said it was great for acne prone skin. So if you have acne, some of the honey actually is antibacterial, some of those ingredients. So I can see why it would be really good for acne prone skin. Although I do think that this one is more anti-aging based on the ingredients list. A few positives did say it smelled like honey, it smelled good, but there was a lot of negatives about the scent too, and somebody described it as the scent of feet. I don't know, but there was a lot of negatives that didn't describe the scent, and also some negatives that just said the scent was way too strong and they couldn't use it because of that. So this is one of those things where if you're sensitive to scent, you're gonna probably have to skip this product, because a lot of the negative reviews, it was a common trend that people just kept saying, you know, this smells horrible or it smells too strong, all of that stuff. And the other 2 negatives that I saw a lot was that it takes too long to absorb, or that it just didn't fully absorb, and then another one that it wasn't moisturizing enough. I saw not moisturizing enough a lot, so maybe if it's like you have super dry winter skin, it might not work for that specific situation. So that's what we have on the Pharmacy product in category 2. In spring of 2021, last year, I believe, we had a different Perricone MD product, And I read the ingredients list, and the website that I used actually merged the ingredients list of 3 products. So I said, oh, this has this ingredient. And the controversial ingredient is DMEA, or dimethyl MEA. And I talked about this spring 2021, like I said, because that came up and I thought it was in the product, and it wasn't at the time. And everybody was in the comments like, hey, that ingredient isn't even in there. So I had to like quadruple check for this one to make sure, yes, it is in this particular product. And Dr. Perricone is really well known for this ingredient. So it's not just in this product, it's in multiple Perricone MD products. And so it's an anti-aging ingredient that's pioneered by this brand and by this doctor. Very few skincare products actually have this that are not a Perricone MD product. I believe there's 2 other brands. Dr. Perricone says it has some great anti-aging benefits. A lot of the comments in the reviews, we'll get to reviews later, did say they saw significant anti-aging results or significant firming results. So the controversial part comes when the ingredient's starting to get tested outside testing by not the company using the ingredient, right? So there is a Canadian researcher, Dr. Morissette, that found in their research that yes, it does have anti-aging short-term benefits, so you can see it while you're using it, but that long-term it actually caused cells to break down, or the breakdown of collagen, or it created the inability of your own body to properly create collagen. So that's kind of sketchy. Like an anti-aging ingredient that gives you short-term effects but then long-term causes worse aging to your skin, because if your body's not able to properly produce collagen anymore, then you're losing it at a faster rate. But unfortunately, we really only have very little research, and both sides are saying completely opposite things. Actually, I guess the Canadian is saying that Dr. Perricone's research is just short-term. So he's agreeing with him, but saying that you're only gonna get short-term benefits, and long-term you're actually gonna probably cause more damage. There's really not enough research. I'm giving you all the information, but there's so little information. I just would be careful when using an ingredient that doesn't have enough research, or that only has research from a company that is the one that is like pushing the ingredient. Because honestly, research is manipulated all the time, and if it's manipulated so that they can make an extra dollar, that would not surprise me. So this product has an MSRP of $69. It is restricted to the UK, so you can't get it in the UK. You can only get it in Canada and USA at this time. And Perricone MD is a cruelty-free brand. Let me talk about some other ingredients, because that's all I've really talked about. It is water-based. It has the dimethyl MEA, like I said. It also has hydrolyzed wheat protein and hydrolyzed wheat starch, so it's not gluten-free. So if you have a gluten allergy or intolerance or anything that or celiacs or anything like that where you can't use anything with wheat in it, this one does have wheat, 2 different ingredients with wheat in it. It has tocopherol acetate, which is a vitamin E. It has 2 different silicones, at least that I have highlighted here, and it isn't fragrance free. It does have fragrance as well. Fragrance is pretty low on the list, but I do bring it up for a reason, because it has a 4.4 star rating with 2,978 reviewers, and pretty much all the positives talk about its rose scent. So that's one of those polarizing scents where you either love it or you hate it. So if you love rose, you probably like this. If you don't love rose, I can't wear rose on as a moisturizer. I could do it maybe as a mask for a little while, or like a cleanser, something that comes off of my face. But as a moisturizer, what's gonna be on my face all the time, I just can't do it. But you find a lot of the positive reviews like the rose scent, more than the negative reviews. Also, they like that it's anti-aging and that it's firming, which is probably that ingredient that I talked about, because a lot of people said that, you know, they saw results right away. For the negative reviews, there were some people saying that it was drying, or over time they saw their skin drying from using this product, so they had to cut it out. And that actually makes me wonder about the research that I talked about earlier. But there's also some negatives, that there was burning, irritation, or tingling. So if you have sensitive skin, I don't know that this would be sensitive skin friendly. It could also just be that these people that are leaving these reviews are actually allergic to an ingredient. Maybe there's common allergen in there. I didn't really check it all for common allergens, but it could just be an allergy, and maybe it has nothing to do with sensitive skin. But there's enough reviews that if you have sensitive skin, you might want to be careful. The next item is from Bandeau, and I really love this brand. I just don't know if it's my style or what, but I really like when they've come up in the past. And these are acrylic stemless wine glasses. You get a set of 4, and it's $48, so $12 each. For the actual glass, it's 2.75 and then 5 inches tall. So So it's pretty good size. There's not too much information about them other than they're hand wash only, do not put in the microwave. I definitely wouldn't have ever thought to put them in the microwave anyways, but do not. And that's pretty much it, because this is exclusively made for FabFitFun items, so it's not really out there yet. It's something that was probably just put up on Bandeau's website recently when they got announced for FabFitFun. So that's all the information I have, no reviews, nothing else like that. The next item is from the brand Caudalie. This is not a cruelty-free brand, by the way, and it's their Vino Perfect Oil Control Moisturizer for $35. You get 1.3 ounces, and a lot of Caudalie's items have the word vino in it, like Vino Pure or Vino Perfect or things like that. And so that means wine, and a lot of them have grape or wine infused. So it's grape or wine infused skincare, all of their items. Let me pull up my ingredients list. So this grapefruit water, or yeah, that's what they call it, grapefruit water, is the 4th ingredient on the list. So it's kind of nice when the key ingredient is high up. I do like that. Also has squalane, has glycerin, great ingredients. It has a grapeseed extract a little bit lower, but there we go again with either having grape or wine in there. Then it has grape juice a little bit farther down as well. Has vitamin E in this one also, the tocopherol. And this one has sunflower seed oil, which is an oil that I really like for skincare. It's a good like balancing oil, and it works even for oily skin as well, which I do have. This is an oil control moisturizer, so having the sunflower seed oil I think is the perfect oil to choose that gives you the moisture, but doesn't actually disrupt oily skin or make you more oily or anything like that. Isn't comedogenic either. So I really do like that it has the sunflower seed oil. I think that's an ingredient I looked for a lot, especially when my oily skin was like at its worst. It has a lot of other oils that might also add to the scent too. It has rosemary, it has lavender. I think it also had peppermint. It's right in front of me. I don't know why I don't just look. Yes, it also has peppermint. This one has a 4.5 star rating with 118 reviewers, and people did say it was mattifying or that it was great for oily skin. They definitely saw a reduction in blackheads, things like that. For the negative comments, there were some people that said it's not good for humidity. So I believe someone was from Florida, someone was from Texas, and they said, you know, this doesn't really last in humidity. There was also comments that it lasted a couple hours, like the mattifying lasted for a little bit, and then all of a sudden they saw the oil on their face again, so wasn't really any long-term benefit. But most of the negatives were about the scent, and it's described as medicinal or herbal. Somebody said it was minty, wine and lemon, aftershave, and floor cleanser. None of those things to me smell like they smell alike, but these are just what the comments, and it's one person saying each of these. I just end up listing all of them. When somebody says the scent is bad, I cross my fingers and hope they're gonna tell me what they think it smells like. Unfortunately, I don't have one. I feel like I've had this product in the past, but it's not cruelty free, so I probably just used it up and got rid of it. But unfortunately, I don't have it, so I can't give you what my nose thinks it smells like. But I think scent is in the nose of the smeller, just like beauty is in the eye of the beholder. The next item is our Fit item, and I really do like that this entire year they've really been trying to put Fit back into the box, because I felt like it was gone for a really long time, but I think they've been bringing it back. So this is a yoga 3-month membership. It's an app, and then an acupressure pillow. I actually have a complete acupressure mat that I lay on top of, and I do think it does cause some like minor pain relief. I definitely don't think it causes anything like major relief, but I'd be interested to see what a matching pillow would do. It has an MSRP of $49, and then the dimensions are 13.75 by 7.85 by 1.85 for like deep fluffiness. You know what I'm talking about? This one is a hand wash only or spot clean item. I hate it when they are, but it makes sense because it has the little plastic pressure point things, and I don't think you would want that in your washing machine or in your dryer. So the pillow is 100% poly satin, and then the little pressure point, they're plastic. It's polypropylene, but that's basically plastic. And then the interior that makes the pillow, like the fluff inside of the pillow, is buckwheat shells, which is kind of interesting. I don't feel like it's gonna be very comfortable, but I don't think that that's the point. I think the point is to have some pressure, so those pressure points give you the pain relief. For the 3-month membership in the App Store, it's a yoga membership, and this in the App Store has a 4.7 star rating, which I think is pretty good, and 1,757 reviewers. They have over 300 yoga routines and they range from 5 minutes to 30 minutes. So they have something for everyone, even if you only have 5 minutes of time. They also have so you can set alarms that wake you up to do yoga, or different times of the day you could set the alarm obviously as well, but I think that they say on their app to like wake you up to do yoga. One of the cool things that they mentioned in the App Store is that you could do bed yoga, like you don't even have to leave your bed. So I feel like really this could be for any skill level, because if you could do it in your bed, that's gotta be level easy. You don't even have to leave your bed. You don't even have to get a yoga mat. So I don't know. I think that it's kind of interesting. You of course only get the 3 months membership. I'm assuming they continue to charge you after, because that's kind of how memberships work. That's how they get you. So make sure you cancel if you don't love it, or keep it on and just pay for it if you do. The next item is from Splendid. It's a pair of faux fur slippers in the color Crystal Pink. It comes in 2 sizes, small medium, which is 5 to 7.5, or medium large, which is 8 to 11. And I feel like I never really fit. Like sometimes I'm an 8, sometimes a 7.5, and they break it right there. I think it's like the most common foot size, isn't it? I feel like it is. Most of my friends wear the same shoe size as me, so I don't know. I don't know why they always split it right there between small and medium large, but it's hard for me to get anything like this because of that, because you never know, like the small might be just a tad bit small and the large might be just a tad bit large. These are machine washable and tumble dry low, so I love that. And they're also 100% polyester. Like I said, it comes in a crystal pink color. That's not my favorite color, so I probably won't be putting these in my box, but I do think they're cute. I wish they came in black, because I would just be on that, you know, like no other. It doesn't really have enough reviews. I don't like to share reviews unless there are more than 10, and I only found 6 reviews, but of those 6 reviews, 2 out of 6 said that they don't last very long. And I wanted to ask the question for the comment section because this is a throwback item, and both of those reviewers said it lasted a couple of months. So if you've had them for longer than 2 months or 3 months, do you feel like they are no longer cushiony? Because some people left reviews that it has a little bit of a memory foam feel, but then within 1 or 2 months you are walking on cardboard again. So I would just like the comment section, because I know I have some FabFitFun subscribers watching this video. What are your thoughts on that? Is that true? Is that not true? Did they just get some duds? I'm very curious about it. And this is just a good reminder for me to say, if you get these items, go review them somewhere. Go onto Splendid's website and review them directly on there. Wherever you can leave a review, try to leave reviews when you have these, because then they come back as throwbacks and then I have some information I could share with the next future FabFitFun generations. You know what I'm saying? We are down to the last item. It is a Kate Spade item, and I love Kate Spade, but it's in the color magenta, which I do not love because it's basically pink. Let's just be honest. And it is their Keaton wristlet, or pouch wristlet. I'm gonna give you the dimensions because it's kind of small, but I guess a wristlet is meant to be small. So 6.8 by 4.8. I looked at this on Kate Spade's website and they had a picture of it in comparison to a passport. So I'm gonna put that up on screen. It looks like your passport would barely fit. So this is definitely something where you're just carrying your keys and your phone and like, that's pretty much it. Even being that small, it is a $78 retail value, but that's pretty typical of Kate Spade pricing. It's made with PVC and also with polyester. The backing's made with polyester. The interior has these cute little spade flowers all over it, so definitely it would be cute if it wasn't pink, in my opinion, but I know a lot of you love pink, so yeah, I think it's a great item. So that is everything in category number 2, and to be completely honest, I have no idea what to choose in this category. So help me out. What are you guys gonna choose? Please put that in the comments down below. I always like to read that. I have zero clue what I'm gonna do in this category. And I have 2 boxes, so help me out. What would you do? So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!